The boy's mother had been pushing both of them to play volleyball since their early childhood. Sprite, however, didn't want to, and he was very determined about it, so his father took him under his wing to train in jiu-jitsu. Unsatisfied, the mother directed all her aspirations onto Z, who, from a young age, was pressured to be the best. Sprite asked the coach if he could only come to training in the evening, but the coach didn't allow it, insisting that Sprite attend practices with the rest of the teammates. Sam accidentally ran into Sprite and Tun talking in front of the building, but luckily, he didn't hear and connected what the two of them were discussing. After that, Sam decides to follow Tun, who leaves on his bike. However, Tun notices him, and at one point, he intercepts him to ask why Sam is following him. Misunderstanding everything, Sam asks Tun if he's Z's fan, but Tun replies that he isn't and actually wants to be Sam's boyfriend, asking him for lines contact. Sam is embarrassed and leaves but with a smile on his face. Of course, Sprite is late for practice, and Tun covers for him, but when he enters the gym, everyone is surprised because he's in volleyball shorts. The same happens during the volleyball team's practice. After being late, Sprite appears in the lower part of a kimono, and everyone is bewildered. The following days are too demanding for Sprite because he has 2 training sessions daily, and it's physically challenging for him to endure. Due to ball hits, capillaries on his hands and chest burst, causing bruises all over his body. Sprite tries again to approach his teammates, but no one wants to be friends with him, and he doesn't understand why. Then he remembers that none of the teammates likes Z. In the hospital, Z is dissatisfied with the current situation because he never asked Sprite and his mother for help, pretending to be Z. Z thinks that having Sprite as a twin brother really sucks. The doctor announces that after discharge, Z will need extensive physical therapy, while the mother only cares about volleyball. Awful. Despite doing everything since childhood to please his mother, she is still not satisfied, and Z is hurt and disappointed. In the morning practice, Sprite is late again, and the coach asks the captain to come up with a punishment for the entire team. However, Sprite insists on taking responsibility and suggests that only he should be punished. Of course, claiming that First didn't wake him up, he asks First to be punished along with him. Everyone on the team notices that Z is not focused and observes changes in his behavior, such as not being bothered by scattered water bottles anymore. Sprite asks Sam to contact First's sister because he wants to learn more about First and his relationship, but in the conversation with Namkin, he finds out that the coach is actually her and First's dad.